the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. Right to the air is Leonard. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's good for 27 and a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the gun, here's Leonard. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? Good blocking, and he's in. At 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. Whoa. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Finding room at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, it is Leonard. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
At their own 22-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. In motion, it's Jefferson. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. Now he's loose down the right sideline. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A big play for Minnesota to gain of 43 yards.
1st down, Minnesota.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. A big play for Minnesota. 32 yards.
First down.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question, 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on 3rd down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a 3rd time?
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Ty Felton. Touchdown, Vikings. His 4th TD grab of the season. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Vikings will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Jonathan Allen, big man from the interior, with the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Play action. Now it's Leonard. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
To the air on 3rd down. Here's Leonard. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hopkinson. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 4-yard line.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14, 7.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it is Leonard. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Down the sideline. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
It's a gain of 30
So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Leonard going to throw on 1st and 10. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Lions 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Go.
To throw once more, here's Leonard. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Lions will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Austin now to return this. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll sling this one out wide to his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Right side, and is brought in by Felton. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
McCarthy to the air on second down. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And third down coming up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
First down and more inside the 15. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come fourth down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up first and goal.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. Here's a run, and this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12. Here's McCarthy. This is caught at the 2.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They were stopped on second down, now third and goal from the 1. Right is into the end zone. Touchdown. So on third and goal, they run in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on fourth down. Taking care of it on the third down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw on 1st and 10. Oh, the ball comes out. The Vikings have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go, shot.
They hand it to Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Once again, it's Gibbs. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
34 yards.
A long one from Gibbs. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
On 1st down, Leonard. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Vikings 15-yard line.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Third and goal.
19 right, go!
He'll throw. It's Leonard. He's got it at the 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain. These are the situations where as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Throwing again from his own end zone. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. So we reached the intermission. It has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The third quarter begins with a run. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 46. Here's 2nd and a couple. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And it's taken in by Felton. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He's into space, past the 25. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. A big play for Minnesota. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal.
70 Lions.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Well, after the failures of the 1st and 2nd down, you got to look now at your 3rd down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. They get the former number 10 overall pick, Jedrick Wills. Third and goal.
Here we go. Hot, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
So run it down. Get your money, y'all. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest.
Here's Leonard now throwing on 1st and 10. They'll try to hit him with a screen.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
19-18.
Leonard gonna throw for it. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Ready, ready. Ready, go.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
19.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. This one intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. From the gun, here's Leonard. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw him a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Set go.
Now a give on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
Their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Hawk 7, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Looking to throw. It's Leonard. That's caught by Tesla. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Detroit.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the
To the air once more, Leonard. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready?
On to the fourth quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. To the air is Leonard. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return will set them up at the 35.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10.
Let's go.
A throat behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
60 Bison, 79 Bronco. Go.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
19, Tiger, 19.
A carry here for Wright. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a front.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Vikings 38, Lions 14. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Okay, ready? Nike, go. Check up.
On 1st and 10, it is Leonard. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To the air once more. It's Leonard. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Tiger, 19, go.
Leonard to throw again. That one taken in by Mitchell. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
The Lions called their first timeout. as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll manage to break a tackle, getting this forward for a couple. And it's 2nd down.
10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll throw. It's Leonard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down. 3 to go.
That's a gain of 5.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. They can still pick up a 1st down here. And they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight.
To throw is Leonard. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like there's just to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
At the 1-yard line.
So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings, and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time.